Army with precision has jumped out to a 3-0 start for the second time in the Monken era, but today, Black Knights trying to get to 4-0 for the first time in a quarter century. We welcome you to Michie Stadium for a tough test for the good school out of the MAC, Miami of Ohio. Hey folks, how are you? Jay's all-time matchup, and we're underway. Kotali's kick away, and it'll drop into the end zone for a fair catch. And
Mayer is the bigger, stronger athlete of the two.
Started the opener against Cincinnati. Gabbert was out with an injury. Right away, they go to the ground. Keon Mosey, the transfer from Kansas State, is swarmed under, and Jabari Moore led the way with the tackle for this Army defense. Now, there is a flag. I let him in the open. Jack Sorensen is his go-to receiver. Looks down the middle. Nobody home. Miscommunication with Jalen Walker out of the slot.
And plays, he'll have the quarterback or pitch both directions. You see him right there.
On a 3rd and 5. Last week, Anderson was a perfect 2 for 2. He's not passing. He's taken off, and he's got space. Christian Anderson, nothing but green. And a 72-yard touchdown. You highlighted the big plays in the open, and they get one on the 3rd play of the game. Cole Talley on for the extra point. It is up and through. Have not played 3 minutes. Led by the senior.
Terrific block by Cade Barnard on the linebacker, and that is all Anderson needed. He's been throwing it so well, but today he said, you know what? I'll just use my legs. At 53.
Show blitz. They anticipate run, and they get a stop. Mosey tried to squeak through. Spencer Jones got him around the legs. Back out to start the second drive. Fakes the pitch. Gets away from the tackler, and Anderson out in space again. Christian Anderson down to the Miami 46 for more on number 4. Down to Tina.
And Jason, when you
I'd be surprised if Army comes back to that.
They're matching personnel too. Chuck Martin told us they would do that this week. No matter where the tight end goes, they'd send their guy out there. The pitch out to A.J. Howard, and a beautiful job by Mike Brown.
He is such a good player. He was served there with the Browns in the AFC North.
No, Chuck Martin would love to have a Ben Roethlisberger who wouldn't. Right now, he's going back to Mayer, who's going downfield, and it's intercepted. His arm might have been hit. It's picked off. Cam Jones getting the start today for Julian McDuffie. And Army takes it over with another takeaway.
And Cam Jones doesn't play that much, but when he does, he gets picks. Mayer had time. There was a little duress at the end from Carter. I don't know if he hit him. I don't think he hit him. And he actually had the receiver open. It just was thrown well behind Hippenhammer.
For that play, and they got to find their rhythm at that position. Here it's Anderson on the pitch to the ever-dangerous Robinson, and he cuts it inside up to the 48-yard line.
I don't even know who's in, so I don't know how they're getting into a rhythm, right? I mean, if they're coming into each play, it's hard to get into a rhythm.
Buchanan skips over a defender. Jacoby Buchanan takes it down to the 41. He picks up a
yards. Singleton came to play.
Well, now you get Army in a spot where you feel like you have the advantage with your defensive ends. They bring a blitz up the middle. Anderson being chased on the run, and that's where you want to have him. Murphy, the intended receiver. Mike Brown in coverage.
So, and they're all back, so they're very well prepared if Anderson can't go.
Miami yet to complete a pass. That's the first one today, and it goes for a first down. Gabbert settled into the pocket and found the Penn State transfer. They've switched quarterbacks again. This is 3 straight plays, 3 different quarterbacks. Gabbert is on the field here for the 3rd down and 7. Army brings 4 out of the backfield, has his receiver. Mosey down the sideline, and that is a first down.
The protection.
To the far side, it's caught. Walker falls forward for the first down. Miami's going back and forth between Gabbert and Mayer. Gabbert on the field to start the second quarter on the low snap. Tough throw, caught Walker right in front of Moore, and it's enough for a first down. That is a long...
All the way from the far hash. Got a little more arm than I gave him credit for.
Picked up 12. This is 1st and goal. Afari breaks a tackle, cannot get away from Spencer Jones. David Afari, the freshman. That's Kevin Davis. He's got good hands out of the backfield, but a timeout taken.
And keep moving around on it.
Out of the timeout, Gabbert fakes the pitch, gets around the edge, and steps out of bounds. He was fast. 7-0 early part of the second quarter. Army brings the blitz. Gabbert hits as he throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Hippenhammer brought it in, but his foot was out of bounds, and it'll be fourth down.
One in.
Ruling on the field.
Let's take a look at it.
Pass.
Which one comes down first? Ah, the left one comes down out of bounds. You see the...
So the true freshman, Graham Nicholson, was perfect on the ear for a 29-yard field goal, and he stays that way. So I
actually rewatched the video yesterday, and I cringed. But what it reminds me is that, you know, being put under pressure was important, and I didn't know what to do.
Hold on 1 second. We're going to send it back to Jason.
Well, Tina, that's Christian Anderson. I guess the ankle's fine. He looks like Terry Baggett. 75 yards. He just bested his career long from earlier today.
Black Knights are scoring. It's just quarterback, zone. Anderson cuts it all the way back. That's the second time Miami has had nobody for the quarterback. Terrific block by the right guard. Terry Baggett's record.
You know, perfect. You know what we're going to do the rest of the day? We're going to keep a kid.
Ideal for either guy, to be honest.
Mayer finds Sorensen. That is his first catch of the day.
Gabbert, we'll see if they do here. They're kind of showing it.
Tried to hit the screen to the tight end. It's over the head of Jack Coldiron. And so fourth down will bring on the punt team for the third.
11 points. I don't know if you bring him right in the game and throw the football.
They run the option and they run it right into the defense. Mike Brown on the edge, with the exception of the long touchdown run, has been
into the game and in the rhythm.
Gabbert back off the sideline, pressure in his face, and he throws it high. Nolan Cockrell was coming right up the middle. Gabbert was nowhere near his intended receiver, and they'll have to punt.
Plays for Army, he could start anywhere in the country. I see him as a 3-4 defensive end at the next level.
Army gets in there and gets a block. Second time this season they've come on to block a punt.
Regan
Donaldson off the edge.
Watch the left side. They always do such a good job of having these guys split. Donaldson comes flying. I mean, Donaldson is one of the best athletes on the team. You can't let a wide receiver come scot-free. That is a missed assignment or bad protection scheme by Miami. That is way, way too easy.
Kendrell Hammonds picked it up for Army, who will now set up here in the red zone.
Buchanan time.
It is Buchanan time. Pushes the pile. And it's going to be close. They needed the 4-yard line.
And remember, Miami's had trouble with the quarterback.
Anderson hooked a pitch, kept it himself right into the middle. Butler grabbed him around the shoulder, second and goal.
Army would want to give it to the fullback.
They do. There is no room. Ben Kimpler and Ertl right there in the middle. Anderson kept it himself and right up in there. Ben Kimpler had a career-high 11 tackles against Army 3 years ago. Osei got it down, he put it right through, but a big momentum stop for Miami. Well, the pressure has gotten to him all afternoon. He moves Safari. They bring 6. Gabbert hit as he throws. It's low and incomplete. He was looking for Walker. Morrison gave him a late shove. Anderson does pitch it out to Robinson in space, trying to get the edge. Stays in bounds, and he's up beyond the first down. Hit late. Complete, which is rare this year for Army. Anderson back to Barnard. Keeps his feet. He's got a first down. But they're going to let it run. So content to go into the locker room with a 2-touchdown lead, knowing they're getting the ball back to start the second half.
Last week it was 7-7 against LIU until they turn it on. They're a second half team.
Through the end zone, out to the 25, downstairs to Tina.
All right, Jason, I spoke to both.
The game just feels a lot different.
It did feel like a huge momentum boost for Miami on the first pitch. It's a 9-yard pickup. Pace.
Now Army able to get him with the pitch guy.
First down run, tough run for Anthony Atkins over the left side. And Ross, good news for Army's
fullback dive or some type of conservative run to just be able to punt the ball at this point.
Wow, they are going to throw. Anderson's throwing deep. Alston, the receiver. A lot of contact, no flag. Cedric Boswell out in coverage on an underthrown ball, and it'll be fourth down.
I thought it was just good coverage at first glance. Incredible. And this is a huge play. This is a huge step to get to that 4-0.
He's got the backup tight end, Derek Paulson, next to him. There to help in coverage. Out to Walker. Wrapped up around the neck by Morrison. He's short of the first down by a couple of yards.
4-down territory. They its legs in some way, shape, or form.
That's Davis. Comes back towards the formation. Pocket opens up. He throws it short, but that is a first down. Walker crumbing across forward. Gabbert gets out of the pocket, takes off, hole opens up. He's chased down by Broughton, but he picks up a first down, 11-yard pickup.
4-down territory, almost no matter what happens.
They settled for a field goal the first trip into the red zone in the opening half. Gabbert trying to load up to the far side. Hippenhammer makes the catch, trying to get away from Jones. He can't, but it's inside the 10, down at the 7. At first
game again, look for Gabbert to be on the move at some point.
That's Sorensen back in motion. Send him again. Gabbert gets out of the pocket, looking towards the end zone. The pressure, and he had to get rid of it. Coming off the edge, right in his face, Eric Smith. The handoff to Afari. The hole opens up. He reaches across, and he's down short of the goal line.
Very close.
Safari has 0 career touchdowns for the freshman. He does get the ball. He's met at the line, and he's pushed back. Huge play right at the line. Cunningham, one of the 4 captains on this defense, and now it's 4th and goal.
Ruling on the field is...
He's lined up staring right in the face of Nolan Cockrell. You don't, you get play action. You get the throw, and it's a turnover on downs. Cold Iron, the tight end, was sliding out to the near side.
In their own territory.
Over 3 on the day for Anderson. The Buchanan give out to the 10. And so now a 4th down and about 1.
You know what? They almost, usually Buchanan.
Well, it's opportunity for Miami to get the momentum right back. Be set up inside the 10. It is Buchanan. He pushes ahead, and he's got the first down.
Unbelievable. Who does that? 4th disaster.
Anderson's going to keep it himself. Got away from 3 tacklers. Somehow comes back out the back door. And Christian Anderson galloping near midfield. Somehow he turned a 4-yard loss into a 42-yard pickup.
Yet so far away.
Seems like 2-down territory again. Back to Buchanan. He's right at the marker. And it's Cincinnati who's got Notre Dame next week. Atkins got away from the initial hit. Hops a defender and takes it into the red zone. He does just that in the pitch. Robinson got it on his fingertips, has the first down, has scored it out of bounds. Atkins, nothing there on the 16th. Buchanan stays on his feet, down inside the 4. They went for it on 4th and 1 on their own 10-yard line on this drive. The pitch, chased down from behind, get in the corner, and the end zone. It's Anthony Atkins finding Pater for the 3rd time this season. Extra point, clanks off the uprights and is no good. What set up the drive? This was a 4th down stop for Army. What finished the drive? A 4-yard touchdown run for Atkins.
Did art just like interpretation?
Well, to a lot of people. Morrison coming through. Gabbert throws it. He's leaking out. He's got his man streaking down the sideline. And Davis is going to take it to the house. 80 yards, one play. They haven't been able to break free all day.
I mean, Davis is in the backfield. He runs a wheel route. He's uncovered by Jones. And then to make a move like that on Jabari Moore with the sideline right there.
Kevin Davis on two separate occasions.
Buchanan.
Miami's all kinds of confused on the defensive side of the ball. They do give the first one, no. Anderson kept it himself, almost snuck away again. It looked like Buchanan got it. He pulled it out of his belly and timeouts.
Still don't envision Tyler throwing the football here for multiple reasons.
If he puts it up, nope, he's gonna keep it himself. Right into the arms of Miami's players, and there's a ball on the ground. Barnard reaching for it. Miami thought they had it.
Wow.
And it is fourth down.
Wow.
Kobe Hill on the last drive that went for their only touchdown of the ball game.
Gabbert just changed the protection.
Pressure off the edge. Gabbert throws. Incomplete. Malcolm Morrison stepped in front of the receiver and knocked it to the turf.
Guys like that, I would love that class.
On the tour, they said it was a difficult class. Tyler does keep it himself, and he's pulled backwards. Erdl would not let him get the first down, so now it's
stop number 33 in these situations.
It's a must stop for Miami. The handoff is to Buchanan. He gets to the outside, and he steps his way through for a first down.
Unreal. Just when you're thinking he's going up.
It's 3rd and 5 for Tyler. Met in the hole. Salopek making another stop, and now the second timeout taken by the Redhawks with Charlottesville against Virginia. This is 4th down for Tyler, a chance to end the game. Falls forward. He's hit by Singleton, but it's a first down. Not in Wake Forest win yet on the schedule, but they may very well be a ranked team going into that Wisconsin game coming off the bye. Chuck Martin doesn't take his final timeout. Millikan University teammates from the late 80s meeting at midfield. And just like 2018, Jeff Monken gets the better of his college friend, Chuck Martin.
That is so cool, by the way. I mean, think about all the guys you went to college with. Can you imagine 30 years later, your head coaches at Division I teams, and you get to